So we are finally very close to release our demo. So before we release our demo, I thought of giving you a quick heads up in terms of how the gameplay would actually look like. So let me give you three different patterns. The first one would be where we would be using common rarity for all of our decks. Uh, so here what will happen is that you have like A, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, J, Q, K, and A, which is represented here as 1, would be replaced by 3. So how the gameplay would actually look like, right? We have actually created few demo URLs for us. The first one is where, uh, so this is the screen. This is the game screen for us. Here, when we'll deal the deck, you would get the three decks placed here. That would be the gamer's deck, and the top one would be the AI deck, right? Or the house deck, as we call it. So when we'll deal the deck, as it is common, there would be certain switches that will happen, which I showed you here. That the A or the first one would be replaced by 3. So you would have 2 and then 3 3. That means there would be two threes, so the probability and the chances of you getting 3 would be higher, and you would not get the lowest number, which is 1. So that's how it's gonna play out. So let's see that, how you would uh, get a feel of it. So this is how our actual game is starting. As you see here, the numbers are getting replaced, so the A pops up and the 3 is getting replaced there, and the decks are getting dealt here. So you are actually getting your deck here getting ready with those replacement. Now the gameplay here is, it's kind of a war game, but rather than having only one set to select with, you have 3. Now all the 3 got the same rarity, so it will not make such a difference to start with. Now here you got the lower number, so you lost. Now here the gameplay gets very interesting. Now here you have already gone a number 2. That means this deck is left with 12 numbers, and then the remaining 2 is left with 13. So if I deal with these two, my probability of getting higher number would be comparatively lesser. Sorry, I actually took too much time. You have 20 seconds by which you have to make a decision, right? So here the J is there. This would have the least amount of probability because one card is gone. So I would actually use this one. uh, this one also was good. So I have to also remember that a 2 is gone, and now 7 is gone. Right now 9 is here, so 2 is gone, 7 is gone. That means the lower numbers are gone. My probability of getting higher number would again be this one. See, now this one I actually got the higher number. My probability would have been lower with this because the lower numbers count would have been higher here. Now K is like pretty much gone deal. Oh god, I actually used this one, but then that was one of the topmost card. Or the max I could have done is to match it. Now again 3 is here, so that means from here the lower amount of the highest amount of probability would be actually here. So I can equalize it. So now J is gone, Q is gone. Mentally I do have to remember that what are the numbers which are also going away, so that I can actually play better. So now 3, it's 3 here. I would be able to get a better number from all the 3, but then I would also have to keep on averaging out so that I get a better deal when I need to, right? So 2 is again, my probability would be quite higher. So here again I got one more higher card. Out here, if you would see, if you are actually losing, you are losing around 5 points. You are winning, you are getting 10 points. So 4 is here. I dealt with this, I got 8. So this is how you have to think about it, right? That which particular card would actually give you a better chance to actually win out of the 3 deck here. So I'll try to see if this one would give me better here. So now I'm in a winning streak, right? All 1 1 1 1. Now I get 5 here, and I have to see which one would make sense, because again this would have a higher probability. No, I'm talking and I'm actually not applying too much thoughts here, so sometimes that translate into you taking not such a good decisions. But now here, because of that, -5 is here. Now 10 is here. I have actually dealt a lot of from this. I kind of, honestly speaking, I kind of forgot that what are the cards that have actually gone from here. This game would be, you would be able to, do much better if you remember that. Now again, I took all the 20 seconds to talk, and that's why it got, into an auto deal kind of a place. So now this is J, which is 11. Practically, it will be pretty, it's one of the third highest card. So I have to average out here so that I again get a better visibility and the probability of dealing with it. Now we get 8. Again, I completely lost the track that how much this is gone, but I think it seems this will be a better chance here. So that gives me a better chance of winning. Now I'm here. In totality, you have to win around 10 here to win the game. I got 5. My probability says here again. This is one of the highest cards. I could have actually won practically with all of it. Now this is 10. 10 would give me, I have to remember that how many bigger than 10 is gone. I do remember that K is gone from here. I do remember J is gone from here. So let me try to see if this can help. No, this didn't help me. So yeah, practically this is the game. Q is here. We are almost even. This is where your NFT would be coming in, and you would be able to see your highest ranking NFT out here. K is basically the house, so you kept it as K. Q, okay, that I took all 20 seconds, it auto played, and that's the game, the first one, where you have to keep on applying your thoughts and try to see that what are the right probability that you would be able to get. This game over. I think I just lost it, but in the midway I was good, but then I focused on many other things and I kind of lost. Let me also show you what are the other things that you would be able to do based on the different rarity. The cards actually flips. The first one is where the 1 got replaced by 3, so I had a better chance. At least the ones that I would be getting the 1, the whenever the AI would be getting 1, I had 100% probability of winning, irrespective of from where I will actually move, from where I'll pick. Then the probability of me getting 2 times 3 is higher, and that's how I have to keep on thinking. Let's try to see if I get uncommon or rare, what happens. So uncommon, 1 and 2 gets replaced by 3 and 4, and in rare, 1 and 2 get replaced by 4 and 5. So that again translates you getting better cards, higher number of cards, and that translates into you getting a better probability of winning. Having said that, you do have to give a thought. Somebody who does not even have very great rarity technically can actually have a better chance of winning if he is really thinking, and he is actually good into probability and trying to assess that what would be the right combination that he have to go with. So this one is common, uncommon, and rare. So this one is the common card that he got. Now the second one is the uncommon, where the 2 cards is getting flipped for him or getting replaced, and now the last one is the rare one, where you see he's getting 2 4s and 2 5s. The 3 got replaced by 3 itself, so it was even. Well, now that's the bad luck, or hard luck rather. You got a very high number here, so I'm starting with the K and 10. My 10 is gone from here. I might want to remember this time. My 10 is gone, my 4 is gone. So now if it is 3, I already know that my 10 and 4 is gone here, but then here my chance of winning is equal here. Let me also deal few here so that I can at least keep certain parity with all the other decks also. So 7 here, my Q is gone here. I would like to check out this one. Oh, bad luck. So I got a 5. Now I'm getting 9, right? So my Q was gone here, so a higher number than a Q. 9 was gone here, so I don't want this one to go. 10 was out from here and 7 was out from here, so one of the bigger number was gone, and this was 5, I believe, right? So all my higher numbers were retained here. This was a good move, but it was like again a little bit of chance that the lower card has actually come. So again, the 10 was out, and 4 I believe that was, I forgot again. Now this is 3. I want to keep it in parity, so I got the middle one. And that's how the gameplay is, right? You might want to remember that what are the cards that you're actually getting out of, and then what are the different realities that this deck is getting dealt with. Based on that, you can always uh, imagine, or rather try to create a better probability for yourself to get a higher number of the cards. And there is this time crunch also comes in. It gets pretty interesting. The first 10 moves are something where you are able to think a lot, and then you are able to move ahead. But the more you will play, the more you'll get the gameplay, the more you will get to very easily make the decisions that how which one you need to select based on what kind of reality that you have. And now you would be able to very easily see that how the reality would actually create a different gameplay for you. And here the house is also dealing completely randomly, so the decks are getting set completely randomly for both the side. And then when the house is actually playing, it is also not applying any additional logic. It is completely random generation from the house side also, that which particular deck it is picking up. And the sequence is already predefined. When they actually deal the deck, that gets shuffled properly, and then that's how the decks are getting placed here. So it is 8. Let me see. Oh, right, I won this time. uh, and yeah, so this is the typical gameplay. How you would win, how you'd lose, the point I actually mentioned, that -5, -10, that's how you are actually getting the points. Here the total numbers are actually getting set. If you win, you are getting 150 point straight away extra, and plus you also retain all the in-game points that you actually win. So even if you lose, your probability of ending up with a positive number is still very high. But just in case you have a very bad day and your luck is running out, and you end up with a negative number for some reason, still your negative numbers would be counted as 0 at the end. So it is not that we'll not do any retrospective point deduction for you. The maximum end credit that you would be able to end with is sorry, the maximum would be 150 plus 100 if you actually have all the straight wins. That is 250, but then the minimum that you can go is actually 0. But if getting to 0, you have to be like really really unlucky, and or not unlucky. Basically, you would have actually not dealt the whole game properly. But if you do, you would, even if you lose, you would be ending up with certain positive numbers. So yeah, so this is the whole gameplay. And we have created 3 different set of the decks. We are not connecting with any wallets, or we have actually removed all those parameters. The reason is we want to connect with your wallets once we are done with our audit reviews. So this is, and if you don't like the music, we're gonna be getting a lot of different musics for the background, but you can always enable and disable from here. So that's one thing. And when you'll be there in the lobby, you will be able to select and also customize a lot of things from there. So that's all about it. I hope you would play and give us a lot of feedback, and we are looking forward to further improving it. Thank you guys. Have a nice day. Bye bye.